Hey guys, it's Danny the Medic. Welcome to the channel. Now, today I went over to B&H to pick up this mic. Now, if you don't know what B&H is, I'll show you. B&H is a camera store, right? They sell all kinds of stuff like video, photography, audio, microphones, etc. Right? One of the best stores of that type. I really love buying stuff from there, right? So, that store is located in New York City, and right now I'm here in New York City. Now, I'll tell you, New York, if you've never been here, it is like a big mix, okay? You got people from all parts of the world. You got people of all economic like statuses. You know what I mean? You got like the freaking billionaires who owns the oil, and I'm not talking about like cooking oil, like the oil that all the wars are fought after. You got everybody from there all the way down to like the homeless sleeping on the streets. I mean, I just passed by four of them on the way back. All right, so you got all kinds of people. Now, you know, there's a place for you in life, no matter where you are and where you're from, right? And New York City, it kind of like they got restaurants for every type of people, like or at least places to eat. No matter like if you're a billionaire, like those oil people and whatever, you're not gonna find me there. I'm like the regular guy, the working guy. I'm a medic, all right? Now, you got like the poor people who are homeless, they don't have a penny. Some have money, some don't, whatever. They have like, soup kitchens available. No matter where you go, there's a place for you to eat, no matter who you are, okay, in New York City. So I'm at B&H Photo picking up this here mic, right? And then, of course, I look across the street and I'm like, hey, there's that Chinese spot that I've been wanting to show you guys. It is a working man's Chinese spot, right? Down to earth, nothing nice, nothing fancy, that type of place for the working man. Ain't for the pretty girls out there, who's gonna break their nail. Not for you girls, right? It is for the working men, right? Look inside. You got the construction worker. You got who might be a janitor. You got like the traffic cop. And you got Danny the medic walking in to buy some food. Working men. Look at this here Snapple clock. It has seen better days, but that's okay because we're working men. We don't mind that stuff. Right? You're gonna have some, people out there, and it's perfectly okay. There are spots for other people to eat, right? They're gonna be like, oh, what's the health rating? I don't think this establishment is up to my standards. All that stuff, then it ain't for you, right? You go in there, the food is good, the food is cheap, you buy it, you eat it, you live your life, you go to work the next day. The working man's place, right? So I got myself a bag of food, and all right, let's go check it out. It comes in a brown paper bag, stapled on one end over here. So be careful about the staple. You might like puncture yourself. Yeah, that always happens to me. Like I reach in and Okay, we have. And I told them no sauce. I don't want those packages for sauce. So we got the hot and sour. It's pretty hot. Hot and sour soup. Hunan beef. All right, paper bag down. Crunchy fried things for you to put in the soup. I'm going to open these up and we'll take a quick look. All right. Smells okay so far. Here it is, the Hunan beef. I see it got some vegetables in it. Beef. And artificially colored rice over here. And the soup looks like this over here. A simple brown liquid with stuff in it. All right. It looks pretty okay. Let's give it a try. All right, so the first thing we want to try is the soup itself. Here we go, guys. Make sure this is clean enough. It's clean enough. Okay, it got a pretty good thickness to it. It's got pepper, vinegar. Uh, Basically, this is not one of those meaty versions. You know, they have meaty versions of hot and sour soup where the item is actually quite meaty. Like they use like pork broth or something like that that give it that meat flavor. You know how it is when you buy a Wagyu tomato sauce for your pasta? You can get one flavored with meat and it got that meat flavor to it. Sometimes hot and sour soup got that meat flavor to it. But this one don't. Let me one more try. No, it don't really got maybe just very little, if any, of that meaty flavor. Hot and sour soup, to me, the way I like it, has like slices of pork in it, so you get that nice pork flavor. You know what I mean? That meaty flavor. But we'll move on. We'll move on. All right. So this is the Hunan beef. It got broccoli. It got carrot. It got mushroom and beef. I think I see a slice of onion right here. Yep, that's a slice of onion. And perhaps a green pepper over here, like bell pepper. Just get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to try the most important thing about this, the beef. Let's try it. Here we go. It is sweet for some reason, guys. Sweet. Well, the way they keep the prices low over here is that they use what otherwise are tough cuts of beef and they soak it in stuff to make it nice and tender for you, which is what they did over here. It's not going to be slices of ribeye and stuff like that. All right. Now I'm going to try the broccoli. Broccoli, guys. That sweetness, like the flavor of the sweetness of the sauce, really gets all over. Maybe next time I'm not going to get the Hunan. You know, I usually just get the beef and broccoli. So it'll be savory and not really sweet. All right, fried rice, guys. Now this one is called the pork fried rice. Now over here we have rice and one piece of pork, little piece of pork in there. What I'm trying to do now is to see if there's any grains of the rice that are dried out from being out too long. Like that would be an indicator of, you know, yeah, not so good of a restaurant methods. But I haven't detected any. All right, so I'll give everything here across the board a 5 out of 10. All right, now don't mistake that for like 50%. Like when your kids come home with a big fat F and it says 50, that's not what it's about. I'm talking about a 5 out of 10, like 1 being worst, 10 being the greatest, and 5 being, you know, Just nothing great about it, nothing bad about it. Run of the mill, every day, perfectly edible, nothing wrong with it. Food, right? Nothing is spoiled, nothing is off in flavor, nothing is like accidental, like oops, they just put a whole bunch of salt by accident and then they just left it there and you're like, oh my god. So nothing like that. Also, it's not a 6 where it's like, something interesting about it, like really good. This is just run of the mill, everyday food for the hardworking man. All right. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, welcome to today's bonus section. Now, today I'm going to talk about microphones, all right? Particularly the one hanging on my face over here. Now, there was a comment posted recently on one of my videos. I believe it was the second most expensive buffet in Las Vegas. It was about the Wynn buffet. And the comment said, uh, something about like you don't know what the food is and something like that. Right? Now I have to apologize to everyone out there who watched that video. I'm really sorry. Now, if you know, right, usually when I do a buffet walkthrough, I would walk through with my camera and I say whatever's on the sign. Sometimes it's a little obvious that the sign is mixed up. Like one time I saw like what would be grits, and then it wasn't grits looking. I'll be that looks weird, guys. I'll mention it, but I will say the stuff. Now, over at the Wynn Buffet, I was unable to do that, right? I tried, it didn't work out because they had, guess what? Copyright music playing really loud, like super loud. It was drowning me out. Everything I said, you wouldn't be able to hear it if I lowered the volume so the copyright music don't come through. It was a big mess, guy, big mess. So I wasn't able to do the audio that I wanted for that one. And when I go back to Vegas, I'll do the Wynn Buffet again. But anyway, so to combat that situation, I picked up this here mic. All right. Now this is a mic that is attached to a couple of ear loops and a wire, and it positions the microphone right over here, as you can see, right? And I will show you right now. So there are many companies that make microphones like this, right? Including this here, Shure. Now, of course, that's pretty pricey, guys, and I'm just a working man over here, right? So instead, I got this. Much better, right? And I hope it works just as good. I don't know. So anyway, stay tuned for more videos coming your way. And thank you so much for watching. And if you do enjoy it, please press that like thing and share and subscribe. And of course, do subscribe. I do videos often. I usually go to Vegas and do videos and everything like that. So yeah, plenty to see over here. All right, have a good one. I'm literally gonna drop the mic, like just. You know, bringing this around is gonna be a pain because I just don't know. Like, it doesn't really fold or anything.